All right, so good evening, beautiful people. I'm smiling because I'm alive, man. It's a beautiful day to be thankful for every day. And I get a chance to bring another video to y'all. That means I'm alive. That means I'm above ground. That means today is a blessing that someone didn't get a chance to see. But speaking of blessings, man, you know, I just left out the house. I was just sitting in bed. I was just thinking about something. And I figure I want to tell you all about it. I want to tell you all about, you know, about tests and about the blessing, the test being worth the blessing. And I want to tell that person who's struggling with something right now, whether it's your faith, whether it's an opportunity that you've been praying on, whatever it is, right? I want to tell you something. I was in the house and I was thinking, right? I was thinking about this, right? Oh man, boy, I tell you, I'm about to get fired up before I even get started. And it's like, man, how many times, like, we say we trust God, we trust what he said he's going to do, we trust that he's going to make things happen, but we don't like when we test it, right? And so we hate the test, but we admire the blessing, right? We love the blessing, but we hate being tested. And I was just thinking about something. I was just thinking about how when God tests us, he tests us, but when he blesses us, we realize that everything was all right. And through that test, we think everything is going wrong when truly everything is falling in line, right? Everything is falling in line. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in a situation where I was like, God, where are you? You say you got me, but where you at, man? I don't see you. I don't see you. Where's your presence? You know, you say you never leave. Where are you? But I just got to thinking, man, and after all that, through all that duration of what I thought was breaking me was simply making me into the person that I needed to be. Right? And someone, man, I'm speaking to someone right now who's in this situation, who's saying, God, this test is so wrong, but don't even know that the blessing that he's about to provide on your life is going to be so right. It's going to be so right, man. There's so many opportunities. Man, look, let me tell you something. There's so many opportunities right now that you all about to walk through, that you're all about to go through, that you're about to experience. But I'm going to tell you something. Just because this test seems so wrong right now, just wait till that blessing comes. You're going to realize everything was all right. And so many times we lose our faith, we lose our trust when everything seems to be going wrong. And let me tell you something, there's a time and there's a purpose and there's a season for everything. And I told y'all before, plant the seed anyways, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what the forecast says, regardless of what the weather looks like, you need to plant that seed anyway, right? Because that blessing is going to be on the way to watch that, and that, oh my goodness, man, that blessing is going to come, right? And your flower and your plant is going to blossom, man. Let me tell you something. Some of you are thinking that you need sunshine and rain just to bring your plant alive, right? Some of y'all think you're just going to get to your blessing without going through something, right? Some of y'all think you're just going to get there. Well, I'm going to tell you something. That flower goes through lightning. That flower goes through thunder. That flower will go through hail. That flower goes through everything. Any type of weather you want to name, that flower had to go through and never to blossom. Just like you're going to have to go through something to get to your blessing. Just like you're going to have to go through something to get to the next level. If you think that you're going to get a blessing without being tested, you are wrong. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to end on this note. I'm going to tell you something. That blessing that you're going to receive is worth that test that you're going through. Just because everything seems to be going wrong right now does not mean everything ain't going right. Right? Just because everything look bad right now, wait it out. Be patient. Watch this blessing unfold, and you'll realize everything was all right. Everything is all right. Trust me. Trust the process. We hear trust the process all the time. Trust the process. Trust the process. That is simply saying, if you only wait for the outcome to open up, if you only wait for the thing to blossom, if you only wait for your plant to grow, you'll see why it was necessary for your plant. You'll see why it was necessary for your test to be the way it was. You had to be tested the way you was, because the way you about to be blessed, it's worth the test, man. It's worth it. It's always worth the test. So y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay motivated. Y'all stay inspired and understand. Just because things look like it's going wrong now, everything is going all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Trust the process and trust the steps that are getting you to who you need to be. I love you all. Oh, man, it's always a blessing to be able to speak to you all again. Y'all stay motivated, stay inspired, and inspire someone else. Love you all. Peace.